Saturday night. I pray for the wicked on the weekend. Mama, can I get another amen? Oh, it's Saturday night. Swear to God, I ain't never gonna repent. Mama, can I get another amen? Oh, it's Saturday night.
What's up, MPX addicts, and welcome to the MPX Mainline. We missed you last week. I am Jay Williams, your hashtag certified mark, here with my co-host as always.
The voice of the MPX. I didn't. Why you tell we miss? We don't miss them.
Well,
we don't like them. We miss the building. We miss wrestling. We don't miss the addicts.
I missed the addicts, well, most of them. But tonight at the Hate Machine, we saw some
Hate?
Yeah, I'm going to say hate, and we saw some definite changes in the MPX landscape.
Oh, we saw a beautiful title. Well, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah. Well,
someone finally got what they deserve. We finally have a champion we can be proud of for the MPX addicts.
I don't know how I'd say about that, but let's go ahead and get started with the night. The first match was Brixton Shaw taking on Johnny O'Mara.
Something big happened before that. You're just going to skip right over that?
All right, let's go ahead and take care of that.
How can you forget about that?
Well, of course, Jackson Stone and Joe Angelo Garcia have decided to take it upon themselves to represent Jamie Aller in his absence to, I guess, lay down the law with the MPX roster.
Well, of course, because, okay, first of all, you're saying they took it upon themselves. No. Don't make it clear. Jamie told them what to say. Jamie is their manager, and they trust Jamie with all their heart. So
are you
Jamie
saying Jackson?
They're going to do it.
No, Jackson doesn't know what to say.
Oh, Jackson definitely knew what to say, but the idea of, hey, warn the roster that when I take over, everyone is screwed. That's Jamie's idea. Jackson just put it out there into words.
Well, like I said, it was on behalf of Jamie Aller, and they have basically stated that should Team Aller win next week...
Win.
That's debatable. But should Team Aller win next week at Cold Day in Hell on the Ultimate Surrender, anyone who teams with Team Kirby will be blacklisted from MPX.
Well, and rightfully so, because, okay, look at it this way. Look at the great history of MPX. What's always been there? Jamie Aller. When the MPX was running great at the old building, who was there? The Trust Fund and Jamie Aller. When Jamie Aller was head of creative control with the Fighting McKinseys and Larger Than Life, what happened? We got our own network. We had the biggest crowds we had. It's all because Jamie was in charge. Once Jamie's in charge, sky's the limit for MPX.
But at the same time, this company wouldn't exist without Stephen Kirby at the start.
Yeah, right. But guess what? Because he had a good idea and a good start, Jamie's taken it and he's made it better. That's what happens.
Well, honestly, two men with huge egos. Basically, there's not enough room for both of them here, and we will see next week how that one ends up. But we'll talk more about that one later. Let's go ahead and get started with the matches. Like I said, the first match was Brixton Shaw with his manager, Eden, taking on Johnny O'Mara, who, I really do wonder who he thinks has worse chops.
That's easy. It's Jackson.
Well, I mean, you saw, poor Johnny's chest after Brixton took a few shots at him.
Fair. Part of that could be Eden, which I didn't realize we weren't PG anymore.
Yeah, I know. It's like I thought we were, a family show.
It's
but
December,
I guess,
but it was very hot at the beginning.
Yeah. But I got to say that Eden has definitely been the, I guess you could say, the difference maker for Brixton a lot lately.
No, I think what the difference maker is that beautiful Stormbreaker. That was the difference maker.
I cannot deny that was just a devastating maneuver. Johnny O'Mara tried his best, but honestly, since he's come here, Brixton has been unstoppable.
Well, again, he doesn't have Zero. He's a tag team guy. The pub crawlers.
That is true.
They can't do anything by themselves. They need to be together. So I don't know if Zero was, at a bar drunk or at a pub drunk. But, Johnny really needed him.
I guess you could say that, yeah, Johnny could have used his help, but unfortunately he wasn't here, and as much as we'd love to see Zero, it ended badly for Johnny with Brixton picking up the win. And then there was an announcement after the match, no less.
Eden finally doing what she was brought to do, managing and being great at it. And guess what? Brixton is the first entrant in the 2021 Texas Rumble.
Well, I don't know if he's going to be entry number one.
Okay, he's the first announcement. Is that better?
Yeah, that works for me. But, with the Texas Rumble for 2021 coming up, I'm really excited to see.
I can cuss, right? We're not live, right?
No, we're not live yet.
You
Seriously?
Ready? You ready?
No, no, don't.
It's our
do
last
it.
one.
Don't.
You're going to have a lot of
No,
centrists.
please just don't, please. But
When you
are
least
sure.
suspect it.
And of course, you've thrown me off my game a little bit. Now I've got to figure out what the next match was.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Maybe you should start keeping notes. Oh,
Wait till
yes.
we're live. Okay, I could take notes, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have an assistant tell me what's next, the way it should be done, because I'm a professional, damn it.
Well, for the next match, we got Zarek Camacho of the Fighting Camachos coming back and taking on Stephen Kirby, who seemed to be in good spirits tonight.
Yeah, he should have a lot to worry about, and he should have it on his mind, but no, he's going to come out here and he's going to have fun, and he's going to fight Onyx, and, it's just...
Well, I was like, he may have... Onyx, no, it was Zarek.
Oh, Ocho?
No, Zarek.
Angel?
No.
There's
Definitely not
There's
Angel.
too many of them.
No, there is.
I mean, okay, first you got the big one, then you've got the medium one, then you've got the tiny one, and then you got the old one. Like, there's just way too many of them.
I disagree, but honestly, I think they would disagree with that as well because, Zarek did a lot to try and fight this match. And yeah, this is what it's going to be like when we're live, folks.
Pardon me. I don't think you guys are talking about the right thing here.
I was trying to get to it.
Yeah,
Because, I really was. You are finally an Addicts champion that we can be proud of. See, look, it's beautiful.
I appreciate that. And you know what? I love this championship so much now, especially that I took it from Tatum. I'm a fighting champion. I said I was going to come here and do something tonight, and I did it. Some people might call it unexpected. Some people might call it
Unearned.
premature.
I heard that was Tatum's problem.
Tatum has a lot more problems than that. But if you don't know by now, this is what I do. I come here and I win, right? Don't look at me like that. Don't you take that smirk off your face. I am a winner, and I am a champion. I don't need this mask. I am a champion. And you know what? What's next week?
Cold day in hell.
Is there a big match?
Yeah, a couple of big matches.
No. See, the big match is mine. Because next week, I throw out a challenge. Who wants it? Come and take it. In fact, come lay on the mat, spread your legs,
Good Lord.
take it. Chill.
Okay, well, as you've seen, we've got a open challenge for next week for the
All
MPX
the things in your
Championship.
life that really should not have bothered you as much as it did. Just saying.
Can we get a janitor over here to clean up? It's just
You don't want to bask in it for a second?
no.
You
no.
sure? I've heard that's a thing. You
God,
bask in
no,
the-
no.
Okay.
But Kirby was in good spirits, and Zarek did try, but unfortunately he just did not have what it took to equal up to Kirby tonight, and Kirby taking home the win with
First
that
of all,
package pile driver.
We said it last time they were here. Why do the refs not? The refs do not accommodate the specialness of the Camachos. Where was the Espanol ref? Bambi needs to learn Spanish.
Are you sure he's the one who can learn the second language?
He should. See, sir, that's racist. Trying to make other people learn our language.
I'm saying
you speak American
Travis,
in America. See,
no,
that's wrong,
Travis
sir.
is more capable.
It's
in
wrong.
my opinion. I think he's the one who could probably speak Spanish.
Well, he wasn't out here, was he?
No.
No, we had Bambi. As white
But-
as you can get.
Yeah, and then after that, actually, as you just saw, we had the MPX Addicts Championship match next. Tatum Manning attempting to defend his championship against CJ Ward. And, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we've already had that spoiled. Did not end so well for Tatum. But it was not
Again,
Tatum's fault.
We finally have an Addicts champion we can be proud of. We finally are chill.
I think
in our
I'd be
Addicts
more.
championship.
I think I'd be more proud of it if it weren't for the fact that CJ had help from Jackson and Joe Garcia.
There was no
Because
help.
earlier in the night, Jackson and Joe tried to warn Tatum away from joining Kirby's team, but Tatum being Tatum threw it back in their faces, and they decided that they were going to take issue
You'd
with that.
think they
And-
would have just learned.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going, sir?
How's it going? It's been better.
I'm sure.
As everyone saw tonight, Brixton Shaw, yeah, he walked away with the victory, but his little e-girl Barbie is the reason he walked away with that victory.
I can agree with that.
So next week, Brixton Shaw, show up right back here. Let's do it again.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm definitely for that. A rematch between Johnny O'Mara and Brixton Shaw. Do you think you'll have somebody in your corner this time to kind of counteract Eden's presence?
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Brixton proved that he can't beat me clean tonight anyways. I don't need anyone. Maybe I'll bring someone, maybe I won't.
Well, would the chances be better than 0?
Possibly.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
What? You signed up for this. You knew what this was.
God damn, you're horrible.
But thank you very much, Johnny.
Absolutely.
Really,
I'll
good
be
luck
here.
next week.
Maybe if Brixton Shaw has the guts, he'll show up. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
He smells like a distillery.
Yeah.
What's
What?
wrong?
You didn't expect that?
See, that's probably why he lost. He was already half drunk.
I'm agreeing with you with having the production assistant have the matches up for us
See,
because
you
with all
already
these
lost-
walk-ons, I'm getting
You already
distracted
lost
here.
what you're doing.
We'll see. But Jackson and Joe coming in and interrupting the match and basically costing Tatum his MPX Addicts
Oh.
championship.
If Tatum would have had his mind where it should have been, he would have already.
Oh, speaking of Jackson and Joe,
Anybody else?
I've got
I don't
two
know,
things on this agenda real quick. Well, actually 3.
step in a little more. Step in. A little
3, or the first one being, I love the show. It's fantastic. Now, on a more serious
Thank you.
note,
Thank you.
on a more serious note, next week is going to be all out mayhem, pandemonium. I am tired of these guys. Tired of them. So come next week, it is going to be one hell of a show. No pun intended. Also, I don't know what everybody else is so mad about, but I want my shirt back. Somebody stole my shirt. Give that back. Where is it at? Casey out.
Oh, wait, Casey, hold on. Just a real quick question. I wouldn't be a good reporter if I didn't ask this, but
Sure.
who are the other 2 members of Team Kirby?
That information is classified, sir. To be honest with you, I don't know.
You don't? Oh, well.
But we will find out.
Oh, yeah, we'll definitely find out next week.
We will. But
What?
it's going to be a great match.
Oh, yeah.
So
Looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward
Clay
to it.
out.
Good luck next week.
Like Kirby tells his students what's going on. Kirby doesn't tell anything. It's all close to the chest.
Maybe
Or
he is
Kirby
trying to keep
himself
it close to
doesn't
the
know, one
chest
or the
this
other.
time. But, those who aren't really keeping it close to the chest, I'd have to say it would be Sebastian Envy taking on Nate Collins again. One-on-one this time, but unfortunately for Sebastian, things didn't work out quite the way he planned. It went off script.
Casey used Clay's shirt.
Hmm?
eBay. Casey Clay used shirt. Ring worn. Yeah.
Seriously?
It's nice.
Make a
What?
bid on it.
Oh, okay. Wait, no, I don't want it.
No, never mind. But Sebastian Envy, Nate Collins, this match it's been building for a while. I mean, ever since Sebastian turned on Nate Collins, it did not sit well with Nate, obviously. And while he did try to get some kind of revenge when he teamed up with Casey Clay and Noah Navarre, it didn't work out quite so well for him, with Sebastian taking the win on that one. But this time he definitely got his comeuppance.
Really?
Well, I mean, Sebastian pulled out all the stops, and he had a great script in mind. But unfortunately, this time, it seemed that,
He touched
Nate
the
was
man's
calling the
personal
shots.
property.
yeah.
That's wrong. He shouldn't have done that. He sat there. He destroyed. He worked on that script all day and all night for weeks,
God.
and it got destroyed. That's wrong.
I agree with you. Honestly, you would think someone like Nate Collins would be a little more respectful of other people's things, but it seemed to be that was what was needed for Nate to be able to pick up the win with that super high angle cutter, just putting Sebastian down.
Name a respectful cowboy. Besides Roger Staubach, name one. Yeah, that's right. There's no good cowboys. They all suck.
Well, it's Chandler
Really?
Hopkins. Yeah.
Oh. Trust me, I've heard stories about Chandler. He's not as great as you think he is.
Are you sure about that? Oh, hey, boss.
Tony Romo,
I
the
forgot.
greatest
Oh,
quarterback ever, and I've got the hockey stick to prove it.
I did.
So
you
forget
walked
about
into that one.
You're in this building. I will parade another line of guys through here if I hear that talk again.
I'm sorry. I did forget about the Romo hockey stick.
$35. Let Casey.
See? Told you.
Okay.
Told you it's up there.
But, yeah, Sebastian Envy unfortunately losing on that one. But then we had the tag team match that was going to basically set the stage for next week as Joe Angelo Garcia and Jackson Stone took on the rookies, Casey Clay and Noah Navarre.
That's another thing we need to talk about. The match is all over the place, yet Travis is going to ring the bell when Jackson is not ready and Joe is in there by himself against Casey. No, that is, again, the officiating here is so bad.
Well, I'm sorry if Jackson and Joe weren't prepared for the match to start as soon as they got out here with all the chaos they've been sowing tonight. They should have been ready for anything to happen. Casey Clay coming out with that beautiful, beautiful baseball slide spear and just basically taking down Jackson to start.
I never told him that was good. It's a horrible move.
But unfortunately for Noah Navarre and Casey Clay, the teamwork of Joe Angelo Garcia and Jackson Stone seemed to outdo what the rookies could do. And,
As again, always happens. You got Casey and Noah in the ring against Jackson. What happens? Oh, that's right, they lose. Always happens.
Well, I mean, it looked for a little bit like Jackson was attempting to avoid a confrontation with Casey, and when Casey was able to get into it, it basically showed that the two of them, there's going to be some unfinished business, possibly taken care of next week.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. But where was Casey while Noah was getting the hell chopped out of him?
Did
Oh,
you
that's right. He
miss
was
where-
laying out on the floor.
Yeah, because
He was taking a little nap. He was tired. He was sleepy.
No, he was knocked out because of Joe's super kick, which is devastating.
I didn't see. There was no super kick. He was tired. He's
Oh,
tired
so
of
you're
helping.
saying that
He's tired
Joe
of
can't take
helping
somebody
Noah
out with a super kick
No,
then?
that's not what I'm saying. No,
I
I'm
mean,
saying he didn't nail a
seriously,
super kick.
You'd think he'd have more respect for Joe Angelo Garcia and that amazing super kick.
Not
of
at
his,
all what
but
I'm saying. What I'm
unfortunately,
saying is he's leaving
it
Noah to
left
dry.
Noah Navarre alone in the ring with Jackson Stone and those deadly chops of his. And
You dare question who's tougher, him or Brixton?
you
What's
know
wrong
what?
with you?
Honestly, I think I'd like to see a fight between the two of them, see who's got the stronger chops.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll see it at the Texas Rumble
Maybe.
if they happen to be in there, but who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. But it's like, unfortunately, Noah Navarre having to submit to that chokehold. It was ow.
Well, technically, I don't know if he submitted as much as he was out. The ref had to call it.
Okay, yeah, good point.
I mean, first of all, he should have called it with the chops because I heard Noah several times say he quits.
Yeah, well, true.
But I mean, I think the ref was a little angry because Noah did tell the ref to F off earlier, so I'm pretty sure the ref was letting it go a little bit.
Yeah, who was the ref on that one?
Travis.
Oh, it was Travis?
Yeah,
I don't know.
you're exalted high
Travis
official.
is usually a little more, even-handed about that. It might be, I don't know. We'll see. But let's go ahead and talk about that main event, which I know
that
you
was
love.
long-haired Travis. This short-haired Travis, he doesn't play those games. He's a little
I
short-fused.
hate that you might be right on that one. But let's go ahead and talk about the main event, which I know you loved.
Oh, of course I loved.
Mr. Legs challenging Sky de Lacrimosa for the MPX Championship. And, Sky has been able to get one over on Legs more often than the other way around, even though Legs has just great potential as a Rookie of the Year. But, it ended badly for Legs on this one.
It always ends bad for Legs when he's in there with Sky. That's Sky's favorite meal.
True, but even after the match, unfortunately, it almost didn't end well for Sky because it seems that he's a target now.
I don't know who hired this Monster Hunter. I don't know where this Monster Hunter came from, but he should not be a letter. Who is he
He's
to come in
recently
and make a
escaped
match?
from parts unknown.
Who is he to sit there and say, nope, this is mine, I'm going to make a match? Where are the high officials
It's
here in
Matthew
MPX?
He He's a former MPX champion.
don't
He didn't
care.
lose the championship the last time he had it.
Wesley Crane's a former champion. Hardakis is a former champion. Kirby's a former champion. Doesn't mean you can make the rules. Oh, I've held the MPX title. That means I get to make my own matches.
I mean,
no, that doesn't happen.
This is MPX, and that is Matthew Palmer, so management.
You can keep saying it's Matthew Palmer you want. Doesn't mean he can make his own matches.
Yes, but MPX management.
So you're saying that, he has
A little bit
them
of
in the grip of his hands. He can do whatever he wants.
Not that I'll say to them.
Look at me, I'm
face-to-face.
famous and I'm Matthew Palmer. Hey, let me work this. Let me be in the background of this. No, it doesn't work that way. The wrestling
But
business
next
doesn't
week-
work that way.
One way or the other. Next week, we are going to see a championship match between Sky de Lacrimosa and Matthew Palmer, the Monster Hunter.
Sky didn't
Will
accept
your
that. That
Texas
doesn't mean
Chainsaw be able to
doesn't mean it's
survive
going to
it?
happen. Sky didn't accept it. Isaac didn't accept it. Did the little floating Isaac head say I accept? No, he didn't.
I don't think Matthew's going to give either of them a choice on this one. But either way, I mean, that was the Hate Machine, and we are looking forward to next week with Cold Day in Hell, December 19th. Because, among other things, we're going live.
We are going live, which is it's going to be fun.
If
and
today
almost
is
as
any-
bad of a train wreck as this one.
Yeah. I wouldn't call it a train wreck necessarily, but I would definitely say that it's
Oh,
a
I'm
little
sorry. You don't
chaotic.
have people stealing your mic every other 5 minutes.
I found it quite entertaining and quite informative as we had MPX athletes coming here to basically give their opinions.
Well, they need to start stealing your mic. I'm the reason people watch this anyways. Don't steal my mic. Steal his.
But either way, make sure you tune in next week because not only are we going to be live, this is going to be an incredible show. Cold Day in Hell.
Be
We're
sure
going
to get
have-
here early because you're going to have the Q&A with Jamie and Kirby.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I can't wait to see that one and see.
We get to
it's just-
find out-
It's going to be such an orderly and peaceful
Of course it is.
confrontation between the two.
We're going to get the truth of how MPX really formed under Jamie's bright ideas. No, Jamie.
Kirby.
Aller.
Kirby.
Aller.
Kirby.
No, you're saying it wrong. It's
Got
Aller.
you with you, addicts. Kirby.
Aller.
Kirby.